Hello students, today I am going to teach you 11th math. My name is Ashok Rajput. Today I will teach you arithmetic progression and theory because theory is important because all formulas and derivations are explained in theory. Now I am going to explain theory. As a sequence is a function whose domain is the set n of natural numbers. Here all numbers are natural numbers. As you know, natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. These are natural numbers. Examples: give first four terms of the sequence defined by en equal to 2n square by 2n square plus 1. As we have taken here, explained already, the natural numbers, putting n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 because we want to find the first four terms. So we have taken the value of 2, 4 in an equal to 2n square by 2n square plus 1. Now we are getting here a1 equal to 2 into 1 square by 2 into 1 square plus 1. It will be 2. Then 2 by 2 plus 1 equal to 2 by 3. A2 equal to 2 into 2 square by 2 into 2 square plus 1. It will be 8 by 8 plus 1. Now we are getting here 8 by 9. Now A3 equal to 2 into 3 square. It will be 18. 2 into 3 square plus 1. 18 plus 1 it is 19. Now A3 equal to 18 by 19. As same way A4 equal to 2 into 4 square by 2 into 4 square plus 1 because it is 16, 16 to the 32, 32 by 32 plus 1, so it will be 32 by 33. Therefore, we have finded the sequence 2 by 3, 8 by 9, 18 by 19, 32 by 33. Therefore, sequence is 2 by 3, 8 by 9, 18 by 19, and 32 by 33. As we have written an answer, now we going to explain the next Fibonacci sequence. It is the mathematician name. So they have given this sequence as Fibonacci sequence is given by if a1 equal to 1, a2 equal to 1 and an plus 1 equal to an plus an minus 1 where n is greater or equal to 2. So we going to put here because we have find it here a a1 and a2. Now we want to find the a3 putting n equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinite in an plus 1 equal to an plus an minus 1. When we put here 2 at at the place of n, then it will be 3, it will be 2, it will be 2 minus 1, a1. So a3 equal to a2 plus a3 equal to 1 plus 1 as it is defined already because a1 equal to 1 and a2 equal to 1. So we have written putting the value of a2 and a1. So it is 1 plus 1. Now going to the next. Now we will put the value of n is 3. Now it will be here 4 a4 equal to a3 plus a2 equal to 2 plus 1. Now a4 equal to 3 as 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Now we going to put the value of n is 4. So here 4 plus 1 it will be 4. It is 4 minus 1. It means A5 equal to A4 plus A3. So it is A5 equal to A4 plus A3. A4 is 3 and A3 is 2. So we have added here A5 equal to 5. Now we going to the next as n putting the value of n equal to 5. Then 5 plus 1 it will be 6. It will be 5. 5 minus 1 it will be A4. As we have written here A6 equal to A5 plus A4. As we know A5 equal to 5, A4 equal to 3. So 5 plus 3 equal to 8. Therefore A6 equal to 8. Therefore we are seeing we have finded the sequence 1, 1, 1, then 2, then 3, then 5, then 8. As we have written in answer, sequence is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Now we going to the next arithmetic progression. First we define it. What is arithmetic progression? A sequence is called an arithmetic progression if the difference of a term and the previous term is always equal. It is very important. The term and the previous term's difference should be always equal. If it is not always equal, then it is not progression, arithmetic progression. If it is always equal, then it is arithmetic progression. As we have written here, an plus 1 minus an equal to constant. It should be constant, not variable. So, where n belongs to natural numbers. The constant difference is called the d, and we can say the common difference also. Find the AP whose first term is 2 and the common difference is 3. We want to find the AP as we know it is given A equal to 2, D equal to 3 and A as we know the AP equal to A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D and up to infinite we can write it. So we will put the value of A and D in these terms. First A is 2, A plus D, 2 plus 3 it is, then it is A plus 2D, then A 2 plus 2 into 3, same way, that is, then 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3 into 3, 2 plus 4 into 3. So when we simplify it, we will get here 2, 5, 2 plus 6, 2 plus 9, 2 plus 12 as finally we will get here 2, 8, 11, 14 up to infinite. Therefore AP equal to 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. Now it is the definition. First we have defined, then we have finded the AP also. As you were saying here, difference is first term and the term and just previous term always equal. And what is it? It is 3. Now we going to the next example 2. So that the sequence defined by an equal to 4n plus 5 is an AP. Also find its common difference. As we know an is this, then we want to find the just after term. So we have written at the place of n plus 1. So a n plus 1 equal to 4 into n plus 1 into 5. When we break the bracket, it will be 4x plus 4 plus 5, or we can say 4x plus 9 also. So now we want to find the common difference as an plus 1 minus an, then 4x plus 4 plus 5 minus 4x minus 4x plus 5. When we break the bracket, we will change the sign. 4x plus 5 plus 4x plus 4 plus 5 minus 4x minus 5. 4x cancel, 5 cancel. Here will remain only 4. If 4 is constant, now we can write it d is constant. Thus, therefore, the given sequence is in AP. Thus, we can check the if sequence is in AP or not. First, we have find the next term and find the difference. Then, if it is a constant, then the given sequence is in AP. Now, we going to the next. So that the sequence defined by an equal to n square plus 2 is not an AP. As an is given, an equal to n square plus 2, so we want to find the next term also. So we will find it an plus at the place of n we will put n plus 1. An plus 1 equal to n plus 1 whole square plus 2, and then we find the common difference d. An minus an plus 1 minus an plus 1 equal to n plus 1 whole square plus 2, and an equal to n square plus 2. When we break the bracket, we will get the same value as n square minus 2. And we break the bracket here also. D equal to n plus 1 whole square minus n square. Now it is the form of, first we break a plus b whole square. So it is a square plus b square plus 2ab, or n square plus 1 plus 2n minus n square. N square is cancelled. Therefore, difference is 2n plus 1. Now we are seeing it is clear that d is depend on n. D is depend on n because it is written in the form of n as 2 into n, and is therefore not constant. If value of n is changed, then difference is changed, so it is not constant. So the given sequence is not in AP because we have defined already difference should be constant always. It means there should be not any change in common difference, then it will be AP. Here it is changing, so it is not an AP. Now we going to the next arithmetic progression. How we prove it is the arithmetic progression. Prove that the sequence is an AP if its nth term is a linear expression in n, and in such a case the common difference is equal to the coefficient of n, as an equal to nth term of the sequence. So we have find it an as b. So we have let here an equal to an plus b, where a b are constants. An plus 1 equal to a n plus 1 plus b, because it is that an. So we want to find the next term. So we have find it also. So if we want to find the common difference, then we subtract from next term to previous term. So we have subtracted here an plus 1 minus an equal to a into n plus 1 minus plus b minus an minus b. B cancelled. Now we break the bracket. D equal to an plus a minus a n cancelled. Therefore, d equal to a, which is independent. There is not any variance, so we can say it is a constant. Therefore, it is the arithmetic progression. As we have explained here also, common difference d is independent of n, hence it is constant. Hence the sequence is NAP with common difference A, whose common difference is A. This way, as we have explained the already in an example also, and it is the method to prove the nth term are given sequences in of AP. So next example problem. The nth term of the sequence is 2n plus 1 is the sequence in AP. If so, find the 19th term. First we prove that if this sequence is in AP. So as an is given, an equal to 2n plus 1. So we will find the next term also. An plus 1 equal to 2 into n plus 1 plus 1. Now we know the first term and the one term and its next term. So we will find the common difference. Common difference is then next term minus previous term. So next term is an plus 1 and previous term is an. So we have put here values as an plus 1 equal to 2 into n plus 1 plus 1 minus in the bracket 2n minus 1. Now we will break the bracket also. We have broken here also. Bracket 2n plus 2 plus 1 minus 2n plus 1. 2n cancelled here. Now we are seeing 2 plus 1 is 3 and next one is 1. 3 plus 1 equal to 4. It is constant. Therefore, the sequence is NAP. Now we want to find the 19th term. So we will put the n equal to 19 in an or nth term. Nth term is an equal to 2n plus 1. Therefore, a 19 equal to 2 into 19 plus 1. Now we are seeing here 19 to the 38. 38 plus 1 it is 39. It is the 19th term. Here we have proved the if the sequence is in AP. So we have proved here and find it also. It is very simple. So you will practice such types of sums, other sums also for practice. Without practice, no one can improve. So it will be helpful if you practice. Now we going to the next general term and nth term of AP. As we know, let A be the first term and D is the common difference of an AP. Then its nth term is A plus n minus 1 into T. As we know, AP equal to A, comma A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. In this sequence, we are saying here if it is the first term, it is the second term, it is the third term, it is the fourth term. In the second term, because term is second and coefficient of D is 1. In the third term, because it is term is third and coefficient of D is 2. And in the next term, the it is the fourth term and coefficient of D is 3. Now we have both here and find here the coefficient of D is less by 1. Coefficients of D is less by 1 as the number of terms. So if we want to find the nth term, then at the place of n we will write n minus 1 because it is term is nth, the coefficient of d is less by 1, so nth term is a plus n minus 1. As we have written here, nth term equal to a plus n minus 1. It is very important formula and we have understood also, and just as we have explained, it is very simple. Nth term of NAP from the end. Let A be the first term and D be the common difference of NAP having m terms. If in AP there are m terms, then nth term from the end is m minus n plus 1th term from the beginning. It is if we find the m minus n plus 1th term from the beginning, it will be nth term from the end. As nth term from the end is a m minus n plus 1 equal to a plus in the bracket at the place of n we have written m minus n plus 1, and in the formula n is 1 is minus already, so 1 cancelled. Now we are getting here the nth term from the end is a equal to a plus in the bracket m minus 1 into d. Such way we can find the nth term from the starting if it have total terms have m. This is the formula. It is from the last. Now nth term from the end, and if it have the m terms. Now we going to the next selection of terms. When we want to solve other sums, as there is need to put the three terms, four terms, five terms, and six terms. So we will take these terms only because these are very helpful in the solution to solve the problem in easy way. If you take others, then you can sometimes you can find, but you feel there is a difficulty. So if there is need to take three terms, so we will take here a, a minus d, a plus d. If we want to put four terms, then a minus 3d, comma a minus d, a plus d, comma a plus 3d. If we want to put five terms, if we want to the five terms, here a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 2d. And if we want to put six terms, then a minus 5d, a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d, and a plus 5d. Now we are seeing here if terms are odd as 3, 5, then common difference is d. If terms are odd, then common difference is d. If terms are even, then common difference is 2d. As we have explained here, in case of odd number of terms, the middle term is a and common difference is d. In case of even number of terms, the middle term are a minus d, a plus d, and the common difference is 2d. Now we going to the next. These are important terms. It is very helpful when you solve the other sums. Now I will use only these terms. It make your solution easy. Now sum of n terms. If we want to find the sum of n terms of AP, As AP is given, we want to find the sum of n terms as Sn of n terms of an AP with first term A and common difference D is as first term of AP is A and common difference is D. As we know, the AP equal to A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and L minus D and L. L means last term. Last term because difference is D, so we have subtracted because just before term is less by the difference. Is we assumed here Sn equal to sum of m terms, so we will add these all terms and write it Sn equal to A plus D plus A plus 2D plus L minus 2D plus L minus D plus L. We have added all these terms and same series if we write from the end that so sum will be same. So we have written here Sn equal to L plus L minus D plus L minus 2D plus A plus 2D A plus D plus A. It is the second. Now it is only here we have reversed the terms only. Here we have written first to last and here we have written last to first. Now we going to add equation 1 and 8, 1 and 2 as Sn plus Sn it will be 2Sn. Now we are seeing first term and last term A plus L. If we add these two, dd cancelled, then it will be also A plus L. If we add these two, then 2d cancelled, then it will be A plus L. Here also 2d cancel, it is L plus A or A plus L. Here also dd cancelled, it is also A plus L, and at the last, at the end, it is also A plus L. Because we have taken here n terms, so in the sum also there will be n terms as A plus L, A plus L, A plus L n times. So therefore, the 2Sn equal to n into A plus L at the place of L, as we know, L equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So we have put the value of L here as Sn equal to n by 2 into A plus n minus 1 into D. A and A it is 2A. Therefore, Sn equal to n by 2 in the bracket 2A plus n minus 1 into D, as we have written in the green blue box also. So Sn equal to n by 2 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Hence we have proved the Sn of AP equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D, or Sn equal to n by 2 A plus L also. These are important formulas. So you will use these formulas and find the sum of n terms of AP. It will be very helpful. Single arithmetic mean, it is written by between two terms. If two terms are given and we want to find the arithmetic mean, as insertion of a single arithmetic mean between two numbers, let A and B be two numbers and A be the single arithmetic mean between them. So it means these are in AP, then A, capital A here, and B are in AP. If these are in AP, then common difference should be equal, and then capital A minus it is first term, it is the term, then its previous term is A, then A minus A, then b minus a, it should be equal because it is common difference. Now we transpose and arrange these. If we transpose minus a to the left side, it will be plus a. Then a plus a, it is 2a. And if we transpose this minus a, then it will be plus. So 2a equal to a plus b, then a equal to a plus b by 2. If we want to insert only one arithmetic term between given two terms. Now we going to the next. An arithmetic mean between two numbers. Insertion of arithmetic means if we want to write the n terms between given two terms, but and these to be means also. If two given quantities are a and b, and we have to insert n quantities as the two values are a, two quantities are a and b, and we want to put the n terms between these two, a1, a2, a3, and so on up to an. Now n terms are means are, and a and b2 are already, then numbers of terms be n plus 2, and it these forms the NAP. Then we say A1, A2, An are the arithmetic means between A and B. Now we going to prove it. So proof is this: A1, A2, A and B, n arithmetic mean between A and B, and then A comma A1, A2, A3, An and B is NAP, and terms are n plus 2. And now we are seeing last term is b, and it is n plus 2th term. So as we know, the nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this b way we find the n plus 2th term. The n plus 2th term is b. So we have written here b equal to a plus, at the place of n we will write here n plus 2, a plus n plus 2 minus 1 into d. Now we are seeing here difference is 1, as therefore d equal to b minus a by n plus 1. Hence if we want to find the first term, at these are in AP, it means it is the second term. So it will be a plus d. A1 equal to a plus d. As the place of d we have written b minus a by n plus 1. A1 equal to a plus b minus a by n plus 1. A2 equal to a plus 2d. Then we have written a plus 2 into b minus a by n plus 1. A3 equal to a plus 3d. A plus 3 b minus a by n plus 1. Then an equal to, here will be many terms, not only these, because it is nth term, and between these to be a4, a5, a6, and so on many terms. Then n terms is equal to a plus nd, or it is equal to a plus n into b minus a by n plus 1. These are required arithmetic means between a and b. So thus we can insert the n terms, n arithmetic means between the given numbers. So it is very simple. We have derived here, but when numbers are given, so you can find it in easy way. First you will find the difference, then you will find the A1, A2, A3, AN, and up to AN. These is very simple. So there is need to practice, and on the base of this formula you will solve many sums for practice if it is useful, very useful for you. Now thanks for watching.